Hello students, this is Savita Pawar. Welcome to my channel Get the Math. In this video we are going to see the description of the concept of linear inequations from R.S. Agarwal. This video is mainly for ICSE 10th standard students, but 8th and 9th standard of ICSE students will also be equally benefited. For 10th standard students, it is utmost important to get thorough with the concept, which will make you capable to solve any problem. In your previous class, you have studied about linear equations, which can be defined as the equation of the form ax plus b equal to c is called as linear equation in one variable. So this is x is the one variable here. Okay, and a, b, c are the real numbers where a is not equal to 0 and it is of the degree of polynomial of degree 1, as the exponent x here has degree 1. Now for example, if you take this example here, 2x plus 5 equal to 0, you get the value of x as minus 5 by 2, and for this equation you get the value of y as 4. So this proves that the solution of such equation is unique. That is, if you substitute y equal to 4 here, then only the left hand side of the equation is equal to the right hand side, and that is why there is equal to sign in between. Okay, so these are linear equations. They are of the form ax plus b equal to c, and the solutions of such equations is unique. Okay, it is balanced. Now, in this video, we are going to study about linear inequations. Clearly, which means that inequations clearly, which means that there is no equal to sign in between the expression. You can see here clearly that it is either less than or less than equal to, greater than or greater than equal to. So that means the left hand side of the equation is not equal to the right hand side. Okay, so the statement of linear inequation is a statement of inequality between two expressions involving a single variable x with highest power 1 is called as linear inequation. That is the statement of inequality. Here also a, b, c are real numbers and a is not equal to 0. The solution of linear inequation is not a unique number, but it is a set of numbers. So for this you must recall the concept of the set theory that you have studied in the number system or in the lesson sets. So you have studied here the set of natural number, whole number, integers, okay, rational numbers, and you know that the natural number is the subset of the whole number. What is meant by subset? Subset means all the elements of n are in W, so it is called as n is the subset of W. Similarly, W is subset of integers I or Z, and integers is subset of rational numbers, and rational and irrational are the subset of real numbers, and real and imaginary together they count the whole number system. This imaginary numbers is new to you. Just you have to remember it that imaginary number means the set of all the square root of every negative numbers. It is the set of the square root of every negative number. For example, root of minus 2, root of minus 3, root of minus 4 and so on. Okay, so that is all about imaginary number, but here we are going to study up to the real numbers. So what are real numbers? Leaving these imaginary number, rest all the numbers are the imaginary numbers. That is n, w, I, q, irrational, decimal fractions, then terminating, non-terminating, recurring, non-recurring, all are the real numbers. Then these real numbers are then divided into different sets, subdivided into different sets. Now you have to solve. So this set we have seen here that n equal to set of n starts from 1 to 3, set of w starts from 0, 1 to 3, set of I or z starts, it is negative, 0 and positive, and set of real numbers is rational plus irrational. Okay, so here in these three sets you can write the numbers because they are only the set of these numbers, but in real numbers you cannot write the numbers here because it is a set of a whole range of numbers that you cannot plot on the number line also. Such numbers are also included in the rational and irrational numbers, so that is totally called as the real numbers. Now to find the value of x, a particular set is given which is called as the replacement set, which is defined as the set from which the values of the variable x are replaced in an inequation. It is called as the replacement set. And using this replacement set, we have to find the solution set. This replacement set will always be given to us in the question. And using this, you have to solve the equation and you have to write the solution set from this replacement set. So definition for solution set is the set of all those values of x from the replacement set which satisfies the given inequation is called as the solution of the inequation. The solution set is always the subset of the replacement set. Okay. Now there are some properties of inequations that you must remember while solving the given inequations. To find the value of x, the variable should be made subject, and so all the other numbers related to the variable should be taken to the other side of the equation. Okay, so while doing so, if you add, subtract, divide or multiply with a positive number, then the sign of inequality from the question will not change. But if you multiply or divide with a negative number, then the sign of inequality is reversed. Okay, you can see here I have given some examples and these I have highlighted where the sign has been changed. So if the negative number you are multiplying or dividing with the negative number, then the sign is reversed. So that is one point that you have to remember. So that is the note I have written here. If you divide or multiply with a negative number, then only the sign of the inequality is reversed, or if you are doing with a positive number, the sign remains the same. Now after getting the solution set, you have to represent the solution set on a number line. So that representation of the solution set depends on the replacement set given. So let us get the concept clear of how to denote solution set on the number line or the graph. So this is about representation of solution set on the graph. First one is, if the replacement set given is a natural number and your solution set is as, for example, like this, -1 less than x less than 4. This means here the value of x is between -1 and 4 is greater than -1 and less than 4 here. And since it is a natural number set, so -1 will not be included in the set, 0 will not be included. So here 1, 2 and 3 is the answer. Because natural number set starts from 1. So 0 will also not be included in the answer here. Okay. Now second case, if x is greater than 2. X is greater than 2 and it is natural number set. So natural number set starts from 1 and it is greater than 2. So the answer will be 3, 4, 5 and ... You have to write ... to show the infinity, because there are infinite numbers, set of infinite numbers. Similarly, graph of subset of the whole numbers. If the replacement set given is the whole number and your solution is as such, I have taken the same example as above. It is -1 less than x less than 4. So now here your answer will be 0, 1, 2, 3. Why 0? Because the set of whole numbers starts from 0. Okay, so 0 will be included since x is greater than -1. So 0 will be included here. And x is greater than 2. Similar answer for this also. That is 3, 4, 5 and ... Okay. Graph of subset of integers I or z. If the replacement set is I or z here and your solution set is as such, x is less than -1. So it is less than -1. Now in negative number you know very well that the number which is greater number will have lesser value. Okay. In negative numbers the greater number will have lesser value. So that is -4 is less than -3, -3 is less than -2 and so on. So while it is negative number and x is less than -1, so you have to go to the left hand side when it is less than. So -2, -3, -4 and ... that will be the solution for this solution set. If your solution set is x is greater than -1, so x is greater than -1, greater than means you have to go to the right hand side of the number line to the positive side. So greater than -1 will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 ... Okay. Now this one is very important, that is the real numbers. Till the above integers we have done up from in 8th and 9th standard also. But how to denote the real numbers, that you are going to study in 10th standard. So minus 1 less than or equal to x less than equal to 3. Now you have to see the solution set. Here equal to sign is also there, and value of x is between minus 1 and 3, and also minus 1 and 3 since equal to sign is there. So you have to darken the minus 1 and minus 3 here. Make a dark circle on minus 1 and minus 3 because they are included here, and all the numbers between minus 1 and minus 3. So I have drawn a line here. Either you can darken this number line, or you can draw like this also. Okay, so this is the representation for this solution set when the replacement set is the real numbers. So this way you have to represent. Second example is minus 2 less than or equal to x less than 3. Now you can see here equal to sign is for minus 2, but it is not for 3 here. So minus 2 is included in the solution set. You have to darken this with the circle. Darken circle is there, but 3 is not included since equal to sign is not there. So you have to draw an empty circle here, and all the numbers between minus 2 and minus 3 are included in the set. Now these numbers you cannot write all these numbers between minus 2 and minus 1 also. There are infinite numbers like decimal numbers, fractions and all. So that you cannot write in this real number set. So you have to write this range only. Third example is 1 less than x less than 5. Here no equal to sign is there. So x is between 1 and 5 here. So 1 and 5 are not included, but all the numbers between them are included. So this is the representation. And 1 and 5 should be denoted as the empty circle here. Then 0 less than x less than or equal to 4. So here is the equal to sign, but for 0 it is not equal to. So 0 is having empty circle here, and 4 it should be darkened because equal to sign is there, and all the numbers between that. X is greater than equal to 2. Now x is greater than means you have to go to the right hand side, and 2 is also equal to here, so 2 should be included here. You have to make the dark circle on 2, and all the numbers after 2, because x is greater than or equal to 2. So greater than means all the numbers after that, so you have to show this arrow. X is greater than 3, no equal to sign here, so 3 should be shown here as the empty circle, and all the numbers after that, so you have to put the arrow here. X is less than or equal to 3, so less than 3. Similarly, if it is less than, you have to go to the left hand side, and equal to is there, so you have to show darken circle for 3 and show this arrow on the left hand side. X is less than 1, no equal to sign for 1, so empty circle on 1, and all the numbers less than 1 means you have to go to the left hand side, and therefore this arrow. Okay. To plot mixed fraction on a number line, whenever you are getting this solution set, sometimes you may get the solution as an improper fraction, then that you have to convert into mixed fraction. So how to denote this mixed fraction on the number line? So you can see the first example here as 2 whole 2 upon 5. That means here 2 is the whole number and 2 upon 5 is the fraction. That means this number is between 2 and the next number 3 on the number line. So this number will be, we can mark it between 2 and 3 here. So it is between 2 and 3. Now how to mark that between 2 and 3? So see the fraction and its denominator first. So its denominator is 5. So make 5 parts between 2 and 3. 5 parts in the sense it should be 5 spaces. So not the lines. Don't count the lines. 5 spaces. If there are 5 spaces, there will be 4 lines. Okay. And see the numerator then. It is 2. So from 2 you have to count the second part. So this is first and second. So this is the second part. That will be your 2 whole 2 upon 5. Similarly in the negative side, this is minus 1 2 by 3. So this number will be marked between minus 1 and minus 2. And you have to see the fraction now. The denominator is 3 here. So make 3 parts between minus 1 and minus 2. So this is 1, 2 and 3. And in that you have to count the second, the numerator number, that is the 2 here. So it will be second part 1, 2. This will be your minus 1, 2 by 3. Okay. So this was all about the linear inequations solution set and the graphical representation of the solution set. If you have any query, drop it in the comment box. Do like, share and subscribe my channel, Get the Math. In the next video, I am going to solve some of the solutions regarding this exercise, linear inequations, and also some questions from the board exams. So for that, it is very necessary to go through this video first. That's all for now. Signing off.